It's Tuesday, September 24th, and welcome to Markets Daily. This show is hosted by me, Jen Sanasie. As you know, on this show, we navigate the currents shaping the crypto markets, providing insights against the broader financial landscape. So, whether you are actively trading or simply fascinated by the volatility of the crypto markets, this show is your compass to understanding what's happened, where we are, and where we're going. Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Today we're talking about a new development with the platform everyone loves to talk about, Polymarket. The prediction market has become popular among crypto natives and non-crypto natives alike leading up to the US elections. Folks are taking to the platform to place their bets on who they think will win. As of this morning, Trump was at 48% and Vice President Harris was at a 51% chance to win the election. Now, let's compare that to a CoinDesk poll that we did on X recently. Only 14% of the 28,000 voters said that they would be voting for Kamala Harris, with 74.6% saying that they would vote for Trump. So, which poll is more accurate? Well, to vote in our poll, no one had to put any money up. All you had to do was click a button. Prediction markets could be more accurate than a poll on social media. They leverage the wisdom of the crowd, harnessing collective intelligence to forecast outcomes. When people have skin in the game, money on the line, they tend to be more thoughtful about their predictions and answers. Now, we've talked about Polymarket on this show a ton before. So why are we back here again today? Well, according to an article from The Information, the platform is looking to raise $50 million in funding. The article said that Polymarket is also eyeing the potential launch of its own token. So, what does this mean for the future of prediction markets and crypto generally? Let's break it down. Polymarket is on the rise, big time. It's been one of the year's breakout stories. Its user experience is simple. Not that I would know because I'm US based. But, anyways, bets made through the platform are programmed into smart contracts on Polygon and settled in USDC. In August, monthly volume on Polymarket hit an all-time high of $472 million. That's according to Dune Analytics data. This month is shaping up to be at least its second best. Now, bettors on the platform are betting on anything from soccer to politics, but the most popular subject has been the US presidential election, which bettors have staked, wait for it, nearly $1 billion. Now, Polymarket is looking to raise $50 million to capitalize on this momentum. But why does this matter? Not just for Polymarket, but for the crypto ecosystem in general? Well, let's talk about some of the implications of launching a token. This is where things get particularly spicy. A native token could facilitate transactions on their platform, offer staking rewards, or even grant users governance rights. This would make bettors not just users, but also stakeholders in the platform's future. But tokens come with their own set of challenges. It's not all sunshine and rainbows. We've seen how the market reacts to new token launches. Sometimes they soar, more often they tank. This could introduce volatility that might deter new users from both the platform and the crypto ecosystem more generally. We also can't ignore the regulatory landscape. As Polymarket pushes forward with its plans, it'll need to navigate the complex waters of regulations governing online gambling and prediction markets. This is crucial. How they handle compliance could set precedents for other platforms that want to innovate in the space. If Polymarket manages to balance innovation with adherence to regulations, it could pave the way for a new wave of decentralized applications. Hey everyone, did you know 52 million Americans own cryptocurrencies? That's not just a number, it's a movement, economic, social, and political. Decentralized finance, blockchain, and digital currencies are more than buzzwords, they are the future. This November, it's on us to show up and step up. We need to protect crypto to ensure it continues to fuel innovation and freedom for our families and businesses. Don't let this opportunity slip by. The future of crypto is on the line. Make your voice heard this November and pledge to vote now at standwithcrypto.org/pledge. Now, like I said earlier, or like I alluded to earlier, Polymarket is not currently available to users with US IP addresses, although some American traders have reportedly been able to circumvent geofencing using VPNs. CFTC Chairman Rostin Benham said he's got an eye on offshore election betting platforms that are, quote, providing exposure to US customers. At an event in Washington, Bloomberg reported that he said if anyone, Polymarket or otherwise, conducts themselves in a way that breaks the law, we will use our civil enforcement authority to make sure that conduct stops. Now, all of that aside, this is prime time for platforms like Polymarket. As political engagement ramps up, so do the bets. The idea of putting your money where your mouth is when it comes to political predictions could democratize our understanding of electoral outcomes. Imagine how much more informed we might be if these markets reflected a true consensus. Now, the concept of prediction markets is nothing new, but its marriage with blockchain tech is transformative. We're talking about potentially decentralized platforms where users can trade on real world outcomes without traditional intermediaries. Imagine the power of being able to bet on everything from election results to weather patterns and doing it all with the security and transparency of a blockchain. And now for a dose of reality. We talked about all of the good things, all of the sunshine and the rainbows, but we got to talk about this. While the potential is enormous, it's crucial to approach this with a dose of skepticism. Markets can be influenced by misinformation, and public sentiment can shift rapidly. If you're considering getting involved, as always, do your own research, stay informed, be aware of the risks. Polymarket's push for a $50 million fundraising round and the potential token launch could either be a game changer for prediction markets or a massive gamble. While the idea of decentralized betting on real world events is exciting, let's not forget that the crypto space is littered with projects that had big ambitions but crumbled under the weight of hype and regulatory scrutiny. If Polymarket can navigate the regulatory minefield while creating a token that adds actual value, unlike so many tokens that end up being glorified digital paperweights, then they could redefine how we engage with prediction markets. With the right approach, they could not only lead the charge in this niche, but also redefine the interaction between crypto and real world events. That's it for today's show. Thank you so much for watching. We will continue following the Poly Market story as more updates become available. Subscribe to the CoinDesk Podcast Network. That is on all podcast platforms. If you love watching the show, subscribe to our YouTube channel, give us a thumbs up, leave us a comment, do all the great stuff. I hope you guys have a great Tuesday, and we'll see you tomorrow.